By fourth quarter, look at temperatures near 74.
Now from the Ford Sports Desk, KOMU 8 Sports.
Turnover and turmoil. One would be hard-pressed to pick two better words to describe Missouri athletics the past year. New Missouri Athletic Director Jim Sterk hasn't been here long, and he is looking for change after naming Colt Gadsden head coach of Mizzou tennis and making another big announcement yesterday. The very good week for Mizzou athletics continued after Sterk announced the athletic department received a $10 million grant from the Kansas City Sports Trust. The money will go to building Mizzou football facilities currently being planned for the south end zone. This will include new scoreboards and premium seating. With funding numbers down for the university as a whole, Tiger Athletics are now close to having the $55 million for the project. Sterk also says former head coach Gary Pinkel is deeply involved in the new facilities. He also added the new softball stadium, Simmons Field, could be done by springtime. How long did this take him? 7 days. Not the worst week in the world for an athletic department desperate for a new direction.
Having new facilities and facilities that are comparable in the SEC help elevate the program in the eyes of potential players that would entertain coming here. I think it's a step in the right direction, and I think it's part of the rebuilding and the rebranding of Mizzou.
After losing to Pittsburgh on Wednesday night, the Cardinals headed home. Any other year, that would be a good thing for the St. Louis Cardinals, but with the third worst home record this year, Busch Stadium has been anything but friendly for the Redbirds. Let's take it out there. Jaime Garcia starting for the Cardinals. It would be a rough night for him, though. Here, Domingo Santana, deep to center, 437 feet to tie the game at 1. But the next pitch, Orlando Arcia would go opposite field. Back-to-back home runs for the Brewers. They would go up 2-1. We fast forward now to the top of the fourth. The Brew Crew up 5-1, but Colton Wong says this thing is not over yet. He hits a home run deep to right field to make this a 5-3 ball game. The Brewers, though, would close the door very quickly as Martin Maldonado crushes another home run for the Brewers to end the Cardinals' hopes of winning this game. The Redbirds now trail Tim Tebow and the Mets by half a game in the NL wildcard race. The NFL season started back up in Denver last night with a rematch of Super Bowl 50. Kansas City Chiefs fans got their first look at the division rival Broncos, and they did not disappoint. Broncos-Panthers from Sports Authority Field in Denver. Second quarter, the game tied at 7. Cam Newton bullies his way into the end zone to take the lead for the Panthers. Newton stopped doing the dab after last season, but he brought the Superman back. Now we fast forward to the fourth. Panthers up 10. Here, C.J. Anderson, 30 yards. He'll take this one into the end zone to make it a 3-point game. The Broncos trying to come all the way back in the fourth quarter. Same score now. C.J. Anderson does it again. His second rushing touchdown of the game. The Broncos would take the lead. The Panthers, though, would have a chance to win the game in the final minute. Graham Gano with the 50-yard field goal wide left, and the Broncos would go on to win this game 21-20. It's week 4 Friday Night Fever. The game of the week is Hallsville as they host Southern Boone. The Eagles are 3-0 this year, fresh off a close win over Eldon last week. The Indians of Hallsville looking to rebound after being blown out at home last Friday against Osage. Hallsville in Class 2, Sobico in Class 3, so it will be a stiff test for the Indians. We'll be live from Hallsville High School at 5 and 6 on Friday night. And that's it for sports.